Hello, loves. Flavor Friday, but not for cake, for Italian food. So, of course, we had to try pizza, and I remember eating this 23 years ago and I absolutely loved it. And again, some gelato. I know supposedly this is the fake kind, but it's okay because it was very delicious on a very hot day. So, I picked lemon flavored, and then we went to this fancier restaurant. So, at first, I thought these were chopsticks, but they're actually bread. Bread sticks, literally, sticks of bread. I don't know what my other daughter ordered, but I know it was a bunch of seafood stuff and it looked delicious. I again, but of course, had pizza. Honestly, you guys, Italian pizza is chef's kiss. Delicious. My other daughter ordered pasta with calamari, which I can't even look at. I don't even know how she ate it, but bless her heart, she did. I like seafood, but not like that. And then for lunch, I had pesto pasta, and I'm telling you guys, this was the best pesto pasta I've ever eaten, ever. I tried making it from scratch myself one time, but it just did not taste like this. And that's all so far. Hello, loves. A couple of more video dumps for you. Here we are in Verona still, where we visited this really old castle. Again, I had visited this 23 years ago. But honestly, it amazes me the difference between the United States and other countries in terms of safety, because you can literally climb up those like ledge stairs to the top and get a view of it all. There's no railings, there's no warning signs, no one's there to stop you. But that's just because I think in the United States, people will just sue. Literally, they'll take any advantage to sue anyone. And over here, I don't think that happens as much. So they don't have to worry as much. Tell me if I'm wrong. So next up, we visited de Garda, I believe. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. And this was breathtaking. Breathtaking. I cannot tell you guys. It really took my breath away. We went on a ferry because we couldn't really walk in all that heat to cross to islands. The ferry ride is my favorite because it helped to cool us off a little bit. And next up is Lebanon. Hello, love. So we visited this place called Chops in Sur, Lebanon. And we picked the third balcony to sit on. And here's why. You can see the view from here. It's gorgeous. Even on a hot day like today, there was a nice breeze from sitting outside. I had to take a video of this because once we walked in, we saw all the arguidas ready to go. My daughter had ordered this lemonade mint refreshing drink. It was so good. I had a little sip. I ordered shrimp dynamite. She had some wings and fries as well, and mozzarella sticks. My son, of course, just chicken tenders and fries, the usual. And then our cousin had this huge baked potato, the size of her head, literally. It was pretty decent. My sister-in-law had a sandwich, a chicken sandwich, and I, of course, had to walk along the little ocean front that they had right in front of us. Had my son record me, so we just crossed the street and I walked barefoot. It was gorgeous. The water is so warm. And the sand feels so good between your feet. I love the beach and the water. And that's it. Hello, loves. One of my favorite things to do over here in my in-laws' house, since we do have the third floor just for my family for privacy, I go out onto the porch and that's the only area I'll pray in. There is a huge breeze, which I know doesn't look like it in the video, but it was very big. So when the Adan starts, which is the call to prayer, there's the morning and then there's the mid-afternoon and then there's the afternoon and then there's the evening. They start to read Quran and then they do the Adan. And that's when I make my way upstairs, do my wudu, and go ahead and pray. I mean, honestly, look at that. Could it get any better than that? Now, I did put this in ×2 speed because I did not want to bore you guys, but I am not praying that fast. And I can't really talk over the Adan, but I had recorded it in the middle of the night because it's louder then. Everyone is quiet. So let me show you guys a little glimpse of what it sounds like. Hello, loves. Watering Wednesday. I thought this would be a good video for Watering Wednesday because I'm watering myself at the beach. So today we visited the beach of Sur. Tis a gorgeous beach, okay? It's nice and big and it comes with all these tents in the front and they provide you with the necessities you need. Yes, that is trash on the floor. Unfortunately, people don't clean up after themselves. One of the sad things that I noticed in Lebanon, there's a lot of trash everywhere and it just breaks my heart. But anywho, look at how clear this water is. You can literally see your feet the further you walk in. And it's so warm. The waves were the funnest part, of course, again. So a lot of people ask me, how do I swim? This is not really a bikini. This is actually from an American company. It's called The Line in the Sand, the shirt and the pants as well. It's from like bathing suit material. So to those people who are always like, oh my God, you're so oppressed, dressed in all that in the water. I didn't even purchase my outfit from a Muslim company. This is literally an American-made company. And hey, guess what? No sunburns. No need to lather on the sunscreen except for my face. Hello, loves. Another staple that I feel like you must do when going overseas is visiting the Nahr, or the river. There are so many rivers in Lebanon. Unfortunately, a lot of them are polluted now, which is honestly very upsetting. People who litter are the laziest people there is. Anywho, I think it's kind of cute that they put two little slides here. So after we carefully made our way across, because it's very rocky in the water and slimy, we took a few pics. The kids had some fun on the little play area. I really get dizzy on that. I can't go. Something that most people do is they get a watermelon, which you can probably purchase on your way there. You'll find a lot of street vendors. And in order to keep it cool, they will put it in the running water, like where you've seen those rocks. It wasn't packed today because it is a Monday, but if it was, guaranteed I could have found a watermelon for you guys. We just didn't get one because it was too early. If you're wondering, yes, the water is very cold, but you do get used to it. It's a great way to spend the afternoon when it's warm. Hello, loves. I really tried my best to get you guys a view of the mountains while we are driving. Here's a little video of it slowed down so you can kind of see what I'm talking about, but this isn't even that high. Because over here, there's areas that have like little storefronts on the side, I guess, if you want to call them that. And you can get out and take videos, but I'm talking about the deep, deep trenches. This one isn't. This one, we happen to be on the bottom part looking up, and the mountains weren't that big here, but I just really like the view. So like I said, the areas with the deep, deep trenches, those are very scary because you're literally driving right at the edge of the cliff. There are no railings, and I'm like, if there's a car that turns around the corner and doesn't see you and rams right into you, you just fly off the cliff. That's it. You go toppling over, and everyone goes fast until they reach like the curve. Then they kind of slow down a little bit. See, here's a little of what I'm talking about. Here, you can't really park your car because if you park it, what if you get hit from the back? You know what I mean? There's nowhere to stop. There's nothing to stop for on this part of the mountain. It's just a road that goes back and forth till you reach the top or the bottom. Quite scary, I tell you. I'm not used to it. Hello, love. So we wanted to visit Our Lady of Lebanon today, and that's where it is. It's in Beirut. You see it all the way on the top of the mountain. Now, normally you would take the teleferic or the skyline, which was the whole point of this visit, but unfortunately it wasn't working, so we had to take the car all the way up there. Our Lady of Lebanon, which is Harissa, or is Mary basically, is located in a predominantly Christian area. Many people think, oh, Lebanon, Muslim country. That's not the case, you guys. Just because it's in the Middle East, it does not mean it's a Muslim country. Anyways, once we got there, it was absolutely gorgeous. It was so peaceful. You actually had people walking around reminding you to keep quiet. And this is the view from the top. I also wanted to get you guys a top view from where the statue of Mary is. Now, many people do not know as well that Mary is very important to Muslims. There is an entire chapter devoted to her. So here we are making our way to the top. And this is the view from all the way up there. Absolutely gorgeous, breathtaking. Also scary because it's like you're just looking down and it's a little terrifying. Definitely worth the trip. Hello, loves. Flavor Friday, and I figured what great way to show you guys than Tasty Bees. This is in Beirut, I believe, somewhere close to Beirut. Anywho, it's clean, it's new, it's amazing. No, this is not sponsored in any way. I was just really impressed with the place. Look at that ice cream. Oh my gosh. How does one choose? I mean, they had a variety of everything, and everything looked absolutely delicious. Did I mention it's clean? That's one of the perks of this place. Look at that ice cream. Look at these cakes. Wouldn't you think their collection's complete? Wouldn't you think they're the place that has everything? So my son got ice cream, of course, and my husband got, I don't know what it's called. And of course, my daughters got crepe. And they ate every single bite. So downstairs there's a place to sit, but also upstairs there's this lounge looking place, wow, where you can smoke hookah, of course, or shisha, or agile. I don't smoke or condone it, but look at how they are all lined up. They sure did look pretty. Definitely a must-try place. Hello, loves. Let's add on some more to Flavor Friday. So this is a hotel called Asaha in Beirut, made to look like a castle, as you can see here. But part of the hotel is a restaurant where anybody can go in. What you see here is a courtyard where you can actually eat in. When we walked in for dinner last night, they actually had a graduation ceremony go on. That's why there are the chairs that you see. The details they put into this castle is absolutely amazing. It was so nice. And on this side, this is where the restaurant is, as well as a souvenir shop that you can purchase things from. And here's just a few more details of the castle as you walk in. The best thing about this hotel slash restaurant slash swimming pool as well is it's a non-profit organization. All the money goes to Al Mubarat, which is like the orphanage fund. What we just passed by was another seating area where we actually had dinner the night before. Here he is making us some tea. I love it. Very old school and traditional. And then we had some breakfast for the day. I didn't get a chance to record last night's dinner, but this was breakfast. Hello, loves. There is a place in Lebanon called Ajita Grotto, or the Caves. And it's like the Cave of Wonders from Agrabah. I'm just kidding. Agrabah doesn't exist. But anywho, when you get there, you'll notice that outside of it, there's this little stream. And I'm assuming this is the stream that had helped create the cave. Maybe thousands of years ago. It's literally in the mountain. So you take the teleferic or the skyline to get there. But unfortunately, again, this one was broken. So you can hop on a train and get up there. But it was so jam-packed, it would have taken us at least half an hour's wait. So we decided to walk up the hill. Now, they don't allow pictures or videos. They take your phones away. So here is a reenactment video of how amazed I was by everything. Like, subhanallah. Wow. You're not allowed to touch anything, so when I did try, I kind of got scolded. Oopsie. After walking through the caves, you go into this little boat, and I truly think this is the purest, cleanest water you can possibly find. And it is freezing, but it felt so cool because I think it was like 98 degrees that day. Honestly, pictures don't do this place justice.